In Politics and Money today, Alex Castellanos of Narrative 2020 joins me now for a closer look at what's going on from the White House to Wall Street. Thank you for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
I want to start with the Super Bowl, just because I think people are still talking about this, and
Sure.
we're now seeing some backlash from the Bud ad. We're seeing some Trump supporters want to boycott Budweiser because the ad was about immigration.
Totally.
Where do you think this is going? What's your thought?
One of the interesting things that we're seeing with brands right now is brands have always had a government affairs wing or a public affairs shop to help them navigate policy issues, but all of a sudden they need almost a political strategy to help them figure out whether or not they want to weigh into certain debates. I mean, we're seeing what happened with Uber. I mean, people were rejecting Uber, boycotting Uber because of what Travis Kalanick was getting on a board to advise Trump, and then Elon Musk at the same time. And he's been taking to Twitter to defend himself, saying, wouldn't you guys like some more moderate voices around this president?
He says be on the inside.
Right.
And, okay, in the financial world, they're saying there's a bromance going between Trump and Elon Musk. But I want to ask you about this because I know that we are hearing more firms are, I don't know if they're lawyering up or PR heavy right now because they're waiting for these tweets to come in that could rock their stocks or maybe shareholder faith. Totally.
It's the first time I think we've ever had a political figure who reacts with his feelings so outwardly as this president does. I mean, he is flat out going to get it off his chest. He's not going to polish anything or hold anything back. And brands can be at the mercy of that. So they do need to watch out a little bit, because I don't know that he really thinks about everything that he's going to affect when he makes these statements. I think frequently there's more strategy behind some of them than we expect, but he doesn't necessarily consider all the different groups that might affect.
There's a lot of talk about the loosening of rules in the financial industry. So Dodd-Frank may maybe crumble from here. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that topic?
So it's something that certainly could happen. And I think it's amazing how much influence that has on the markets overall. I mean, the financials are a third of the S&P, and so goes the financials, so goes the rest of the market. Loosening up, it's almost a whole new line of business for them, trading with house money again. So as they get pretty excited about it, I think we see pretty good news for the markets.
As Americans, of course, this divide is happening. I see it becoming even wider, sadly. What do you think?
I think most things are cyclical, and I think that right now we are in a cycle where it's going to get worse before it gets better. I think that right now what might be happening is Donald Trump is going into a White House where many people said the executive branch can't do much, many people including myself, and he's going in there and pulling all the levers. He's seeing how far he can go. At some point, he might have proven like he's pulled all these levers, and then maybe he starts to come back in a little bit. Who knows?
And then finally, the question of social media, Twitter. It's working for him. I was thinking about it this morning. Never before have we had so much interaction with a president because he is on social media.
Yeah. I mean, rumor has it he's around his team until 6 p.m. at night, 5 a.m. till 6 p.m. Then he goes and watches TV and tweets. That's his whole thing. And so we get some after hours access to the president that I'm not necessarily sure all of us want.
Thank you for coming on this show.
Thanks for having me.